Some people can spend an entire day around others and still want more. More noise, more conversations, more plans. And then there are people who come home after 2 hours outside and feel like their soul needs recovery time. If that's you, this video might explain something you've been quietly trying to understand about yourself for years. Because people who enjoy being alone aren't always lonely. Sometimes, they're finally at peace. You know what's strange? The world treats silence like a problem. If you don't go out enough, reply fast enough, post enough, smile enough, people start assuming something must be wrong with you. Why are you always so quiet? You should go out more. You're missing your best years. But maybe some people aren't missing life. Maybe they're finally experiencing it without all the noise. Psychologists have noticed something interesting about people who deeply enjoy solitude. A lot of them aren't disconnected from the world. They're disconnected from performance. There's a difference. Some people spend their whole life acting, laughing louder than they feel, saying yes when they mean no, staying around people who make them feel exhausted just so they don't disappoint anyone. But when they're finally alone, their personality comes back, and that's why certain people protect their alone time like it's oxygen. Because for them, solitude isn't emptiness, it's recovery. See, extroverts recharge externally. Energy comes from stimulation, conversation, movement, attention. But people with a more sensitive nervous system process everything deeply. The noise, the expressions, the awkward pauses, the fake smiles, the pressure to be on all the time. Even good social moments can quietly drain them. And eventually their mind starts craving one thing: stillness. Not because they hate people, because their brain never stops absorbing them. And honestly, some of the most emotionally intelligent people you'll ever meet are the ones who disappear the most. Not because they think they're better than everyone, but because they've learned how expensive their energy really is. Here's the uncomfortable part nobody talks about. Sometimes being alone is healthy, and sometimes it's just pain wearing comfortable clothes. Yeah, there are people who say they love being alone when the truth is, they've just been disappointed too many times, betrayed too many times, misunderstood too many times, so now isolation feels safer than connection. Home becomes both a sanctuary and a hiding place, and the dangerous part is, after a while, loneliness can start feeling like identity. That's why self-awareness matters. Ask yourself honestly, do you enjoy solitude because it brings you peace, or because people make you anxious? One comes from self-understanding, the other comes from emotional exhaustion, and those are not the same thing. But people who genuinely love their own company usually notice beauty that others rush past, the sound of rain against the window, a late-night thought that changes something inside you, coffee before the world wakes up, re-watching the same comfort show because familiarity feels safe after a chaotic day. Little rituals, little worlds. And maybe that's why highly introspective people often look calm on the outside while carrying entire universes in their head. They're not bored, they're observing, reflecting, feeling everything deeply. You know, society celebrates loud happiness, the vacations, the parties, the non-stop social life, but quiet happiness exists too. And it deserves respect, because some people don't need constant stimulation to feel alive. Their inner world is already loud enough. So if you're someone who disappears for a while just to feel like yourself again, if crowded places make you tired instead of excited, if being alone feels peaceful instead of empty, maybe you're not antisocial. Maybe you've just stopped forcing yourself to perform for a world that mistakes noise for happiness. And maybe that's your real personality finally breathing. Tell me something honestly. When you're alone, do you feel lonely? Or do you finally feel free?